Hello there everyone, this is Chillainous. Welcome back to another Neofly Microsoft Flight Simulator video. Today is the flight. We are coming in from Yankee Golf, November Echo, into Yankee Mike Lima, otherwise known as Melbourne Centre. The way that we have come across here in the time I've been playing off camera, came from Mount Gambier, down to Portland and back to Mount Gambier as I did an accidental point of interest. We went down to the Cape Nelson Lighthouse down here and I had to come back, nearly ran out of fuel on the way back, which was my bad. From here we went from Mount Gambier to Warrnambool. From Warrnambool we came across to, I actually don't know the name of this airfield, Kallamonda, dude. And today, now we're going to be flying real-time flight. It is 8:30 p.m. local time in Melbourne. So we're going to get all those nighttime views as we go flying. The one thing I am worried about, I remember seeing some trees in the approach here. So hopefully we don't hit them. But it is going to be a very nighttime flight as we are bringing 2 passengers to Melbourne International. With that, let's get Neofly off the screen. Let's turn on our headlamp because it is dark as hell out here. I mean, as you can see here, actually, as you might not be able to see, there is a tarmac runway just behind us. But everything else is grass. So we will be taking off from over here. I believe it's runway 6. And we will be flying VFR to Melbourne. We'll tune their ATIS at one stage and then we'll ask for clearance depending on which runways are active. If they ask us to go around, I'm going to say no because I just want to get started. Speaking of getting started, let's get this plane doing as much. Let's turn on some of the lighting here. I can now turn off my headlamp. Oh, it's so good. What else have we got here that we can turn on and off? Pedestal lighting, I believe that is right here. Avionics, this is the brightness of the screens. And so what's this one? Because there is a light coming from right above us. Aha! It's a floodlight. Can I turn off the floodlights, please? Thank you. Oh, that is a view right there. This is one reason why I love nighttime flying. This view right here is absolutely gorgeous. I love it. So with this, we are going to turn on our nav lights, and beacon I've found means that the plane is just going to be moving very, very soon. I don't think we'll need taxi lights on this one here because the taxiway, there is none. It's literally right behind us. So we are going to turn on beacon. Our mixture is good. I don't think we need any throttle on this, but I will give it just a tiny bit. And let's turn the keys to the magneto. And let's load up our passengers as we let the engine warm up.
Nice to see you again.
Very nice to see you too. Thank you.
The passengers are ready to board. I hope you have plenty of room. It looks like they have gone crazy at the duty-free shop.
I'd be surprised if they did go crazy at the duty-free shop. There is no duty-free shop out here. There's literally nothing. Hello everyone, welcome to Air Chillainous. If you like this flight, don't forget to leave a 5-star review on Yelp. I want to climb to a decent height, 3,000, let's go 4,000. We'll be up in the air for roughly 40 to 50 minutes. And we'll set that at 400 feet per minute. With that, we are now going to taxi. So I am going to turn on the taxi lights. Oh my lord, we can actually see something. Let's ask for a pushback. You might just be able to make out the airfield back here. Hey mate, look, I know it's a late night. I apologize for getting you out. What are you doing? This is a problem. They really should fix this. We'll just get him to stop us there. I think we don't have enough clearance for that box there. So we'll be turning around to the left once he gets out of the way. Literally 7 minutes of fumbling around in the dark trying to find the runway later. Oh, this is so bad. I think I just hit the end of what we were looking for. Oh wait, no, we're on it. Okay, as long as I keep my eye on this edge, we should find the end of the runway. And I'm never landing here ever again. Okay, we're at the end of the runway now. Let's turn around. I can't turn around quite so fast. But if I don't, then we're not going to move anywhere either. We have finally made it to the end of the runway. We're nowhere near the center line, but that's okay. I am never landing at this airfield again. At least not in the night. But like I said, I did want this to be quite legit. As much as possible. With that, we're going to turn on our landing and strobe lights. We're going to push the throttle and we are going to take off. I'm also going to do a flaps assisted takeoff because I don't want to hit the trees at the end of the runway. So here we go. Parking brake is disconnected. And my rudder was not set straight. Okay, can we please not lock up anymore and let's go. And hopefully not hit anything on our way out. We are off track. Please don't hit anything. We are up in the air somehow. We have missed all the trees. As far as I can tell. Let's enable the autopilot here so that we no longer have to do any job. We will remove the flaps. And with that, that was a hell takeoff. I was not happy with that in the slightest. Purely because I couldn't see anything. The lights are dim in here at the moment as well, and I still can't see anything. It is ridiculously dark out here. But we are now on our way through to Melbourne. Make sure that everything is going well here in the cockpit. We're not really climbing very fast, but we're still gaining a bit of speed. Let's go up at 500 feet. Let's look over here and have a look at our range. Oh, that's zooming in. So we will have a little bit of a flight. It's estimating 23 minutes, which is a lot quicker than I thought it was going to be. And obviously that will probably change as we go on as well. Oh my lord. I want to get a drone shot out here real quick before we actually get into cinematics. It's still very dark. I'll tell you what, this sky looks pretty amazing though. But we have a long way to go. I don't even know if I can get cinematics on this one here, so this might actually just be a short video. I'm pushing the exposure as hard as it will go to the point where the sky looks like it has been deep fried. This shows you just how dark it is. It looks like they are sitting in front of the sun there in the cockpit. Ridiculous. But I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. If you are enjoying it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Liking and subscribing shows YouTube that you do want to see more of this type of video, and on top of that, if you hit all notifications when you subscribe, I live stream here on YouTube. You'll be able to get push notifications whenever I go live. I say that's a win. And what's a win also is no matter the amount of setbacks we have, after we get into Melbourne and we do one or two more jobs, even if they're point of interest jobs, we are going to have enough to pay off our $50,000 debt. Anyway, I'm going to be quiet. Either I will see you at the point of descent or talking to... Actually, let's have a chat with the Melbourne ATIS. Let's see what sort of approach we will have to be taking. I'm looking for Melbourne. That's Melton. Melbourne International. Let's tune their ATIS tower very quickly.
Melbourne Airport information, India 1000 Zulu. Wind tree 55 at 1 tree. Visibility 6. Sky Sky condition, few clouds at 3,300 feet, ceiling 4,800 feet overcast. Temperature, 2.10. Altimeter tree 0.14. Visual runway tree 4 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 4. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have India.
Right, so we'll be flying in left base runway 34. I'm also going to try and set up the replay mod properly for this flight. It was meant to be on the last flight, and then everything decided that it wasn't going to work as we flew into Mount Gambier. So thank you once again for watching. I'll be quiet for now, and I will see you very, very shortly. Welcome back as I learn to do nighttime shots with the drone camera. We are pulling into base leg, roughly base leg on 3-4. You can see Essendon Airfield right here. There's actually a huge tower. I don't know if they ever fixed it, but there used to be a huge tower somewhere around here that you can get to from Essendon Airfield quite easily. But we are flying into Melbourne. It says that we have to wait for 238, which I believe is the one in front of us. So we'll probably want to be following him. I'm going to turn off. Oh, I'm going to turn off the autopilot now, and I'm going to try and follow him in. Because if they see me making an effort, there we go. Follow the aircraft on final, which is the Velocity 238. Now, can you use flaps while you are turning? Because I want to slow right down here. Oh my. There is Melbourne Airfield right there. I tried to get some of it into the cinematic over the top of the plane. Let's set flaps 1 and drop off a bunch of speed. We also need to set our mixture to rich. Having a lot of time. Okay. 238 is going around. Hopefully we won't have to go around. Let's line up with the center line a little better. 291 seems to be appearing to have lined up and waited.
Melbourne Tower velocity 29er, ready for departure runway 34 IFR to Canberra.
It looks like we have 2 sets of lights here. I actually just forgot the name of them. I'm drawing a complete blank.
Good day. Velocity 291, hold short runway 34.
Thank you for telling him to hold short.
Going to 118.9er velocity 697.
And I'm now much too low. But we're kind of floating nicely at the moment. Now we're not. We may get the order to go around here. We're moving a little too fast now as we begin to climb again. Oh, our pitch trim is actually set to positive as well. Sorry, slightly more vertical. Right, let's try and line up with this center line here.
Melbourne Tower Emirates 4088 miles south inbound for DME runway tree 4 approach. Emirates 408 Melbourne Tower. Altimeter tree 0.18 wind tree 58 at 15. Cleared VR DME runway tree 4 approach.
Here we go, right over the piano keys. Line up with the center line a little better.
Cleared VR DME runway tree 4 approach Emirates 408.
Loading a little much, and we're
done.
a bit left of the center line. Clear that up.
Contact ground for your parking assignment, then shut down your engine.
Yes, sir.
Emirates 408, follow the Cessna Skyhawk on the runway. Wind tree 58 at 15. Cleared to land runway tree 4.
I feel sorry for those people that are like queuing up to wait. Looks like we had a decent landing though. I'm going to say it was probably 50. I wasn't really paying too much attention.
Cessna 821 contact ground on 121.7.
Yes sir, 121.7 for Cessna 821. And then I will want a taxi to parking, please. It will be somewhere in this general direction, so I feel okay about continuing on this taxiway.
Cessna Charlie Hotel 821 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway Victor Yankee Alpha.
Yes sir. Oh,
Taxi
looks like
to
we
general
have...
aviation parking using taxiway Victor Yankee Alpha Cessna 821.
This is why you should stop. We're going to do something very illegitimate here. I hate doing it illegitimately. Let's turn off the landing and strobe lights. And let's get on this taxi line. I just didn't want to hold up the aircraft that was behind us. But here we are in beautiful Melbourne. From here I'm going to sleep for the rest of the night here in Melbourne. And we'll start flying around this place very soon. I'm so happy that despite everything, we finally made it to Melbourne.
Hold position Cessna 821.
Alright, we'll hold here. Just want to say once again, if you have enjoyed this video and all of its very illegitimacies, seems to be at least one every video, be sure to leave that a like on the video and subscribe if you do want to see more, as it does tell YouTube that you want to see more, and you get to see me live stream, where you can tell me live all the things that I am doing. Of course, feel free to let me know in the comments as well anything I can do to learn. It looks like we are looking out for this Velocity 351 and the Jetstar 738. Get out the drone cam. Let's go see if we can see what's going on over here. So yeah, we are going this way. It appears to be a... what's that? That's got too much of a pointy tip for an A320. I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, it's a Boeing? I can't tell. I'm not very good at figuring these things out.
Cessna 821, continue taxi.
Yes, sir. We will continue our taxi.
Roger Cessna 821.
Not very good at picking out my planes, but that was a very pointy nose. I'm not sure if it's just because of my graphics settings that it was a pointy nose. One day I would like to turn off all of the taxi ribbons and taxi using the charts in Sky4Sim as well. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Alright, he's telling us to come straight forward, is he? Nice that we get a straight in. There we go, we have landed. Welcome to Melbourne, passengers. I hope you enjoyed your flight. let's get the plane shut down. We'll pull out the mixture, pull out the throttle. We will then turn off the magneto. And I want to keep everything on here. I'm going to hit the continue on Neofly.
Okay, pilot. The guests are leaving the aircraft now.
And let's go over the stats while we can here. While you have an annoying buzzing in your background here. So we took off at 8:15 p.m. my local time, 8:45. Landed at Melbourne, 68 knots at 25 feet. Wow, that's actually incredibly smooth, and again at 68 knots. But a smooth landing, 25 feet per minute, an extra 5% XP granted, the action button. So the total flight time was 39 minutes, that includes taxiing. Bonus security granted, 10 XP, the aircraft stress respect is 10 XP,
Let's go.
payload realism is 6 XP. We managed to get a total XP of 62, which is pretty fantastic. We're more than halfway to our first officer rank. That would be pretty awesome. The rented aircraft running cost was $172. We used 26.7 pounds of fuel, $400 of airport fuels, and the payment for the mission of Yankee Golf November Echo to Yankee Mike Lima was $4,695, netting us roughly $4,500. So with all of that, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed it. Let's get out back onto the concrete here. I hope you have enjoyed it. I have definitely enjoyed it, and I'm so happy to finally be here in Melbourne. I mean, we'll go out and explore this city sometime real soon, but for now, enjoy this vertical overview. It's so great. Thank you so much for your time in watching once again. Do all the things if you do want to see more, and I will see you next time around Melbourne. Take care until then. Ciao.